Hey there, folks. Well, for some odd reason, I can't get this to open. It won't play the video from CNN. It's almost like they know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to pick this thing apart. You see this? That is a directed energy weapon. You see that right there? That's a beam coming in. This place was destroyed on purpose. This is a symbolic move by the governments of the world. The French government, I'm sure the U.S. government's involved. Corporations are involved. This is the death of Christianity, people. All right? Notre Dame going up in flames. All right? It's uncanny how that looks similar to the fires that started in California. I believe it was last October. And the year before in October. And November, no, it was November this year. It was November 8th when all those fires took off in Paradise and other places. This right here, directed energy weapon. And people are going, any of you listening right now are going, rolling your eyes. Why would they do this? Why would they destroy it? This iconic building, right? It's symbolic, all right? I don't know all the semantics, but I know they've been attacking Christians for a long time. In this thing with the Muslim bashing down in New Zealand recently, they'll cover that, and it's a fake fucking story. But there's been thousands, if not millions, of Christians killed all the time, well, for decades, by Muslims. But you never hear about that. So this is the beginning of a new age. We are going into the age of Aquarius, and Pisces is going to the wayside. Just like Aries was the last one, and the one before that was Taurus. Okay? You've heard of the golden calf, and you've heard of the ram's horn being blown by the Jews, the Hebrews. And then here comes the age of Pisces, which is the fish. All right? We are right at the end of the age of Pisces. So Christianity, pretty soon, within the next few decades, probably the next 20, 30 years, is going to start getting put to the wayside, and people are going to be disillusioned. All right? There is going to be a one world religion coming up. And this right here is proof. That building would not have taken off like that. Bullshit. You see that bright light? I'm going to pause this for a minute. I'm going to look up directed energy weapon. Well, I even switched accounts because they closed down my other account on YouTube. And see what's happening here? I'm looking up directed energy weapons. They're not even let me watch videos. So the censorship has started, people. They don't like what I do. They hate what I do. So I'm looking up directed energy weapon. And a lot of things are coming up. The selective fires here. You know, this car's not burning, but his boat's burning. This car's not burning, but this car is burning. And these are already burned out. Look familiar? It looks like 9/11 there. But I was trying to find a video, and I found several of them before, but I'm being censored, showing an actual directed energy weapon being used by the military. They can bring down airplanes. They can blow up buildings. They can fry people where they stand. So it's possible. This is really happening here. All right? I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, look at the bright light. What fire looks like that inside of a building? Coming through the roof. Boom. Getting nailed. Why are they doing it? They're killing Christianity. This is pure symbolism right here. all right? To disillusion people, to make people upset. It's almost as if they feed off the negativity of people. You know, when they get them all upset, it's almost as if there's some sort of energy force being fed to the evilness in this world, which is the people running the show. Anyway, I know I sound like a lunatic, but you can see it right there, how bright that is. And that beam coming straight through. All right? Anyway, I just thought I'd share, and this is what it's coming down to, people. Watch for more fires to break out this year. California is being targeted. I'm sure they were talking about it here in Washington State because we had some fires very similar to California in 2015. All right? And I was reading someplace they had allotted $125 million for wildfires that year here in Washington State. Guess what? They ended up spending $1.1 billion in firefighting. They said it was due to lightning strikes. Bullshit. They were intentionally set. It's called disaster capitalism, folks. Disaster capitalism. Now it's going to cost them $100 million to rebuild this thing. Okay? Whoever the contractor is going to get that. It's going to make buku bucks. Just like cleaning up after the wildfires in California. National Guard, everybody's involved. All these agencies, Homeland Security, they're set up down there. It's not over with. Watch for a more rash of fires to happen in California this year. Okay? And across the world. It's not just happening there. It's happening in Australia. It's happened in Tennessee a couple years back. And it happened up here in Washington State and Oregon. It's happening to China and Canada. These selective fires that burn cars like this. This is freaking ridiculous. And they can selectively burn just houses and leave. Check this out. All the trees are still standing. Even the trees that were in between the houses. How do you explain that? Forest fire my ass. Directed energy weapon, folks. If you don't believe it, go away. Just go away. We're under attack. And now Christianity's under attack. Anyway, I get a little adamant, but you know what? I get my point across. Hope everybody's having a good one. Later.